I'm Dylan Cooper, and I'm here to talk about e-learning versus in-person learning and the benefits to each one versus the other one. For e-learning, e-learning allows students to learn like however they want and how they feel is best for them. So that may be them doing something hands-on, or them just reading, or them listening to a lecture, or whatever it might be that helps them learn. Uh, it really just lets them do it however they want to do, and e-learning really just puts the learning in the hands of the students and has them like either teach himself or has others teach them, because it's hard for a teacher to teach someone who's not there, because it's just like different, and there's a bunch of distance there, and you can't it's not really the same as being in school. And then e-learning also puts a lot of responsibility on the student, which is good because it teaches them responsibility, and it can benefit them by making them more responsible, but it could also hurt them by them not doing what they need to do, because no one's telling them what to do every day. Instead, they have to look at it on their own and look at their computer, see what assignments are due, and know when something's due, and if they don't get it done, then they don't get it done. And it really could hurt their grades if they're not responsible enough and can't handle it. And then in-person learning really creates better social skills for kids and teaches kids how to interact with others. If I know that it definitely helps in the early years for a kid who went through public school or private school or whatever, but was in person. They're around other kids and see how other kids react and how teachers react, and it teaches them how to interact with each other. And then I think in-person learning teaches a lot of schedules and how to use time appropriately, because every day is regimented and you know what you're going to do, when you're going to do it. Whereas if you're online and e-learning, you make your own schedule. You could do one assignment that's due at 12 at 11:30 the day before, and it's really not teaching you time management. Whereas you have to be at a certain class at 2 o'clock and you have to have your homework done, or whatever you have done, and you have to have it right there. You have to be there and have to be ready. So I think in-person learning really teaches a lot about time schedule and using time appropriately, but also so does e-learning with the same thing, because where if someone's scheduled and has a good routine going, then that's them doing it on their own and not even being told what to do. So in return, there's also e-learning, which could teach schedule maybe even a little better than in person. And then some more benefits I think of e-learning is it makes it more accessible for people who are trying to finish school, or for people who like left high school and went straight to work and now are wanting to get to a place where they can finish school and really just get their degree or whatever they need to do to get the job they want and better their life. It really makes it more accessible because it's online. You can do it after work, when your kids go to bed, whenever your life has slowed down, you can do it. And that really just makes it very nice, because there's so many people who are trying to finish school, and in person just isn't the way, because they don't have time built in their schedule for it. There's no time at all for them to do it. They have to sacrifice a lot for them to have to do that. So that's where e-learning helps a lot. And it also can make it more affordable. You know, you can do it in sections instead of having to go in person and do 12 hours and pay the full price or whatever. You can do a class here, class there, class here, and do it online. And whereas it's online, it's so accessible for people. And personally, I like in-person learning better, but there are a ton of benefits of both styles of school. The reason I like in-person better is because of the social aspect. It gives you better social skills, teach you how to interact with people, and you know how people are supposed to interact with each other, and also the time management and the responsibility of getting your stuff done. Me, I'm someone who, if I go to class every day, I remember to go to class, and then I remember what to do for a class, and I'll get it done. Whereas online, I could forget about what I have online, and I won't get it done, and then that really hurts my grades or hurts whatever. So in person really helps me a lot. I can see where e-learning helps so many other people, because they know what they have to get done and they can get it done. Whereas me, I'm just a little different, and I need like the constant reminding, unless the constant reminding for me getting my work done. And those are the benefits and the benefits of e-learning and in-person learning. And I hope you enjoyed it.